Hi everyone, this is Chef Chico's Catering, and we're just making a simple dish of my version of Dauphinois potatoes and fall off the bone lamb's leg. Pretty, again, simple dish. What I use is some potatoes, some lamb, add some shallots, some garlic, and some carrots. That's what I use just pretty much for my lamb's dish. And I'll just show you the process I did. So first process is to slice up your potatoes into lovely thin slices. If you can't do it by hand, you can always get a mandolin or something. If you watched my earlier video, that's from the fondant potatoes. So I was just using the leftover sliced potatoes I did there. And as per usual, always season. I'm just seasoning my lamb, and that's just simply with salt and pepper. As you've probably seen in the videos, it's good to season your food, and still a lot of people don't. And I'm just simply, as I said, putting my salt and pepper on that lovely piece of meat. Alright, so that's all done. I make sure I do it on all four sides. I get my hob on, put my pan on, make sure it gets lovely and hot. This stage it should be sizzling, and I put it on the backside down just so all of the oils can literally start eradicating themselves from that piece of meat. And and I just simply cook it all the way through. All I'm simply doing with this process is just cooking it through so all the sides have that lush coloration. And as you see, there it is. You want to get all the sides pretty much all browned off. As you can see, lamb's just such a perfect piece of meat. I love it, and there's so many ways you can eat it as well. And as you can see, we're just turning it to make sure that we have all the four sides all colored off. Again, please use utensils. I have asbestos hands. I'm very used to dealing with temperature in the kitchen. Many years of doing this, but I wouldn't advise that you do. So as you can see, all sides are all golden brown, and I'm going to use the same pan. If you saw it earlier on, I'm going to simply add my shallots, garlic, and my carrots that I've got there. And I also added some stock cubes. You can use beef, lamb, chicken, lamb obviously with your preferable bet. And I was simply just frying all these up until they got a lovely piece of color. Don't forget, I've added in my stock cubes, and I'm just simply adding in some water just to create that actual stock. And I'll use that to pour into my dish over there. And from here, it just simply goes into the oven. As you can see, I'm just straining out everything just so it doesn't go everywhere. And and I just pour in my stock. You can add red wine, you can add some brandy to that if you wish to. It still comes out quite nice, just a little bit of a kick, and also that acidity that you get from the wine. Now this is for my sauce. It's not the traditional way of making dauphinois, but it's a way of making it. And to that, I'm simply just adding in my cream. So I've got some cream there. That's just about 270 mils on that. 270 mils of that. And to add to the cream, I've just simply added in my chopped garlic. And then for my garlic, I've added in the Boursin cream cheese. That's a garlic and herb. Added some butter to that. There's a Boursin that's gone in now, and I'm just adding in the rest of my confit garlic as well to that mix. And pretty much everything that you saw beforehand, I'm adding some milk to it. I don't want it to be too thick. And I'm just adding pretty much everything that you saw. That's a bit of aromat. I have added in some some cheese there, some Parmigiano cheese in there, and then all that is that's a bit of Swiss cheese as well that I'm adding in there with some white pepper. And I wanted to make it a little bit cream, so I'm cheating a little bit and adding in some sliced processed cheese. Now all I'm doing simply is just layering my potatoes, and after the sauce has been done, I'm just pretty much doing potatoes, sauce, potatoes, sauce, potato sauce. And what I did forget, some mature cheddar cheese, not too strong. That's just about mid. Yeah, that's just your mature cheddar. It's about 3 strength. And yeah, just add that in. You can never be a bit too cheesy. Now the sauce is pretty much done, and it's ready to start the layering process. As I said, it's potatoes, and I'll layer it with the sauce. Then I put potatoes, then the sauce. I'm sure you got the picture. And I'm just making sure everything is evenly done on that. Okay, and it's just a short little video of me just putting layers on. I'm sure by now everyone should know how to do the layering, but you just do them nice and neat. And then I'm adding the rest of the sauce. That's pretty much the sauce all done on that. And the last thing to do is just to evenly spread it. And from here, it's going straight in the oven. There we go. Now I'll just leave that to cook. Now I did leave that to cook for a good hour. And that cooked nicely on a low temperature. The lamb is still cooking in there. I just simply took it out and let it rest. And then what I did, because I didn't want to overcook it, I put in some mozzarella cheese slices on top. This is very optional. You just have to make sure that when you are serving, you have to make sure you serve it hot, because the mozzarella will become quite chewy. So just make sure it's nice and hot. And as you can see, mozzarella is done. That is Dauphinois. And then our lamb should be done as well. And I'll just take off the lid. Then give it a nice little poke. That is lovely, soft. You can see it's falling apart nice and easy, breaking apart nice and easy, which is pretty much how you want it. And that is the dish done. And all I'm going to simply do is put this together on a plate and show you how nice it should look. It's a very easy dish to do. Once you've done it, you can just simply leave it, and it will just do the rest of the work for itself. And there it is. That's your Dauphinois potatoes with fall off the bone lamb leg. Thank you for watching. Please follow, like, subscribe, share. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers. I think I'm halfway there. So please, thank you for all your support and enjoy. Please try this at home. And thanks. Bye.